Talking with Chris Hoover, the Superintendent of Schools of South Winneshiek and Turkey Valley. And Mr. Hoover, you've been at this job for almost 2 years now. You're the first one ever to have the position, as it is split between South Winneshiek and Turkey Valley. How is that working out?
You know, I think it's working out very well. The thing that I can say the most is that I have two absolutely fantastic staffs to work with at both places. And if it weren't for that, then this job wouldn't be as smooth as it is right now. So it's definitely a great asset to have both of the staffs at both schools be so top-notch.
Now, is it a job that kind of spreads you a little thin, having two different schools?
Absolutely. You're always at one place when you're needed at the other, and so but between that and just the things that a new superintendent needs to take part in, as far as whether it be a mentoring training, the monthly meetings to the AEA, superintendent meetings down in St. Lucas, you name it, it spreads you pretty thin. But again, like I said, it's able to work out due to the good staff that we have at both places.
Always a lot of rumors floating out in both districts mainly about a merger and what's going to happen. Is there any merger plans in the near future?
No, as of right now, there hasn't been any discussion of merging the two districts. What we do like to do as the districts, we like to see how we can help each other out. One of the ways that we currently help each other out is by sharing some staff members. We have about 6 staff members that we share between Turkey Valley and South Winneshiek. At times it can make for challenges as far as scheduling is concerned, but in the long run, when you take a look at the amount of money that you're able to save by sharing staff members, it really helps both sides out.
Education has really changed from when I was young, which is a lot further back than when you were young, but it seems to be changing very rapidly. Technology, of course, is at the forefront of that. Absolutely.
You take a look at just not too long ago when they were talking about allowable growth for the districts being anywhere from 4 to 10%, which nowadays is totally unheard of. We're lucky just to be able to have a 2% allowable growth. But as far as the technology you were talking about, absolutely. I believe right now they're looking at next year there being approximately 100 school districts in the state of Iowa out of the 350 that will be some kind of a one-to-one school district as far as technology is concerned. So things are changing very rapidly, and along with that, obviously we have to be able to keep up with our staffs as far as professional development is concerned, and also taking a look at our own finances and saying, hey, can we afford to do something like this in the near future, and keep up with everybody else that's doing that as well.
And as parents, we have the opportunity now to keep our kids at home and have them go to school on the internet. Is that a good idea at all?
It's been a huge topic of controversy all across the state. I think that there are some students that works for, and for those students, that's great. Go ahead and do that. For the vast majority of our students, though, I really think that they need and desire that face-to-face contact that they get not only with the staff members but also with their peers that they have at school as well. So there's definitely a place for it. Is that a place for everybody in the state? Probably not.
Now, do you foresee in the future almost kind of going back to when there were one-room schoolhouses where students could sit in the same classroom, have a computer, have maybe an aide rather than a teacher, and be training in different ways, maybe coming to Turkey Valley or South Winneshiek? Is that something that is doable?
At this time, I really don't envision the whole one-room schoolhouse, although I've got a friend that I used to work with over at Nottoway Valley. He thought he had this all solved. He said, we're just going to go to 40 one-room schoolhouses, and that'll take care of everything. You don't have to worry about differentiating your instruction for the kids because they've got it all right there. I don't see that happening. However, what it is telling us is that we have such a changing education system that we have to make sure, like I said earlier, that we are changing along with it. Because simply doing the things that you used to do 10, 15, 20 years ago is not going to cut it here in this technological age with these kids that can do extremely vast things with their technology.
Do you even buy books anymore?
We do. However, there are you can find a majority of your books online now. Still have to pay for them like you would a regular textbook, but the ease of being able to open up your computer and pull that textbook up right there online. And then there's some other things, some other quirks to those books that are online that help kids out. They have certain words that might be underlined in the text that they can just click on, and it'll take them to a definition of the word, or it'll take them to a link that will take them to some more information about that subject. So there are definite advantages of doing those textbooks online. Again, though, you've got to make sure that you're moving your staff along with that, so that the staff knows how to use these textbooks that are online, so that they can help the kids use those textbooks that are online.
Anything else happening in either district we probably should know about?
No, I think we're just trying to take it easy and just roll with the changes as the legislature brings them. They've got some minor things in the legislature as far as governor would like to change the start date for school districts and not allow waivers to the start date anymore, which for us really is neither here nor there. It's really a matter of opinion. But as far as the districts are concerned, both districts are doing very well. We should get here, especially at Turkey Valley, we're getting a rhythm with our enrollment where it's going to start to stabilize here. But for the next couple of years, we are going to see a decline in the enrollment, which is typical of all Northeast Iowa rural districts right now. So, but as far as any major happenings at either district, nope, we're doing well. Of course, the fitness facility having been open there a couple weeks ago here at Turkey Valley, and just some minor renovations going on over at Southwind on the inside of the building. But other than that, things are pretty quiet.
One more thing, Hoover is one of the most famous Iowa names. Any relation to the president?
Well, actually, yeah. It's been told to me that distant cousins. Now, whether that's good, bad, or indifferent, I don't know. But
as if you're a Republican or a Democrat.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it was always fun when I actually, as a teacher in Independence, I taught world geography and we'd talk about presidents and stuff too, and the kids would always ask me, are you related or related? And I said, well, I'll have to do some research, and my research has shown that possibility of distant cousins, but other than that, that's about it.
Well, he was a heck of a lot heavier than you are. I know that for a fact, but you can say you have a dam named after you, and so that's good. That's Chris Hoover, Superintendent of Schools at Turkey Valley in South Winneshiek.
Are you ready to roll this season? Cleat Kashutka Farm Equipment in Proudman is, and that's why they're offering 0% financing or cashback on just about every new model tractor or hay and forage equipment from New Holland. Now is the time to buy during the New Holland Ready to Roll sales event. But hurry, it all ends June 30th. So see Cleat Kashutka Farm Equipment in Proudman today. Get in, get ready, and get rolling. When obtaining the coverage you and your family need, an insurance agent is only as good as the service they provide. And John Cuvalier of Insurance Associates of Waller will provide you with the best possible service. Plus, John is an independent agent. So if it's for your auto, your home, your farm, your crop, or your business, you know you can trust John Cuvalier of Insurance Associates of Waller. Give him a try.